Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Gang gang. Gang gang. I see what I tell people all the time I love the internet. It is so fun that there is just mundane, absolutely nonsensical things that people can make careers out of. Like every now and then I think about how like Brittany Broski tried kombucha and like acknowledged very publicly, despite that the fact that everyone was like on the trend of like liking it, that it tastes bad. And now she has like a whole career. Like she's at Barbie premieres and everything. I love that. This woman, Pinkydoll, right? Pinkydoll has changed my life. I'm not really someone who consumes this content, but I feel like to me it's like kind of on the realm of like ASMR. Though I think some people it's like a control enticement and NPC enticement. We'll say that again. I'm sure you get what I'm saying. But I love it. And it's so funny because like this woman is taking over Twitter. I love her. There was like the discourse on Twitter about dates and if an ice cream date was like a good first date. And then someone was like me on my first ice cream date and they're like, ice cream so good. Like please, I'm losing my mind. Pinkydoll has changed my life. I have, just before I discovered her, there was like a second where I was on TikTok scrolling through lives because like I never use the live feature. I just, anytime I like accidentally even swipe on a live, just like on the regular For You page, I swipe away real quick. I feel like they see me. I know they don't see me, but it makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm like, there could be like 12 viewers in there. And like when I accidentally click on it and dive in and it says that my name and that I joined, it ruins my life. I have to leave immediately. Because I'm like, please do not acknowledge that you saw me. I'm not here to stick around for it. But there was one, there's these women who, they don't have a board that says what they do. But there's like 3 of them. They stream 24/7. I didn't know that. They stream 24/7 in sets of 3. Every 8 hours they switch out. But they like lay on the floor and there's like some lights that they have in the background and everything. And they will occasionally rise up based on what you send them and like do a certain dance. So like most of the time people send the chicken dance and they like get up and do the chicken dance and that's it. Like they literally just, this NPC thing, I love it. It's my favorite literally thing. Like it's my favorite thing literally ever. It's like, I don't think it's such a dumb, like silly little thing, but obviously considering how massive it is, considering how big it is, it's so fun to see. Like you can genuinely never guess what the next big thing is gonna be on like the internet because it's just so different. And it's like the most, it's like the tiny, it's kind of like an art, you know, when people are like, I could have drawn that red line too, and it's like, well then why didn't you? She's literally doing nothing but reacting specifically to things that people send, and she is making coin. It is 1 a.m, and I looked in, and she has 14,000 viewers, and people are sending her things all the time. It was like 34,000 for a little bit too, but I'm like, it is 1 a.m. How are 34,000 people watching you just react and like send? How are people just watching you react to the things that they send? How are there this many people sending these many things? And apparently, like, considering the metrics, people are saying she's making like bank. And then also, I find out this woman looks a little older. I'm not saying that like in a demeaning way. Like I thought she was like an adult. I thought she was like 26 or something. She's like 19. This woman is 19 and she's already gonna be the biggest like internet mogul for like the next month probably. And like you could say that there's like that 15 minutes of fame, but I don't think so. I'm saying I don't think she's the 15 minutes of fame person because you can see so many people hopping on the train. My TikTok live page, now that I've like, every now and then I see her on my page and I get so starstruck and I'm so excited. I follow her now. I'm not really gonna follow her actively, but I just want to support her in that little way, you know? But now you can't go on TikTok live without like 4 out of every 5 people on your live being somebody doing this NPC thing. And I'm seeing like screen recordings of other people who are trying them and like just really can't keep up because it's like, to have the attention span to like be able to just very quickly go in succession between the things that people send and react to them, even like if they go ahead and like are off the screen now and remember what people sent, it is so like, oh my gosh. And like, that's so cool. And I think it falls in that vein of like, even though you're not like fully like a supporter of her, I think it falls in that vein of like when a creator like hearts your comment on like YouTube or liked by creator on TikTok, or when you're like on Twitch and something, you comment something and like the person on stream reads it. Like it has that little like satisfaction of knowing that you're acknowledged. So like you send her roses or like you send her a little fire and she's like, fire. And she's like, oh, thank you for the fire. Like it feels so warm now. Words cannot describe how obsessed I am with this concept. But now you can like, because she's like the creator of it, you can see all these people like trying to copy it. Everybody's doing it now. Everybody's doing it and they're just not doing it as good. There's people who like, obviously like I think there is some talent to it. I don't think I have that. I would love to capitalize on it myself because I do nothing but sit in my room and talk to myself anyways. It would be like so much more productive to have people just send me stuff to just do that for hours on end because when I tell you I don't do anything. but I have shame and I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have it in my heart. And like I think my sister and well like one of my like uncles follows me. So I'm like I just can't do it. I can't do it knowing that there's like a chance that they'll just see me like I can't do it. I can't I and that's like it's a shame because I could kill it. I'd be awesome at it. I could be getting banked like her. Obviously not like her because she's everything. She's everything and we're just Ken because of my god. Everybody's copying her. They're not doing it as successfully, and they're also not doing it as like neutrally because like you can tell that they're doing this for money and they aren't really like committed to the bit, you know, because she's like doing this. There is like except for the clips where you've seen them where she breaks character, she's just very like neutral, stoic, just reacting. Other people you can see that they're like a little lag in their reaction and they're too expressive and not like NPC enough. Like there's still personality behind them as instead of being like a vessel to depict these things that people are sending you. So they're not. I don't think they're as like captivating and cool. But also considering she's like the woman who's like taking over Twitter and like she's like everywhere now, you know that they're just being like ripoffs, and it's sad for like the people who are trying to capitalize on it. But even the people that I'm seeing, like they're not having like that many people, but they're still getting people to send them things, which is really nice. I'm like people who like I obviously I've never heard of. I don't really know anybody on TikTok really. But like people I don't even know. I like every now and then I'll click into a live out of curiosity and they have like a couple hundred viewers and they're sending them stuff and like they have a couple thousand followers now. And it's like I don't know if they had followers before that, but it's not like hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands. It's like 1,900 followers. And then there's like 75 people in like chat. And like that's so cool. Like I think it's weird because like I want to say that, you know, they're ripoffs and knockoffs to me, but considering there was one person doing it, well, there was another woman who I've seen. I don't remember her name, unfortunately. She's like this woman in like cosplay and always like in a blonde hair, like really filtered, like really saturated filter and like blue eyes. And she's just like for like hours on end. I love her. I love her so much. And I love her so much. I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with this concept. Like it's so fascinating to know that people can make money off doing literally nothing. I love the internet. And it's like, you can't even criticize these people because like, even it doesn't matter if they're not doing anything. There is like a market for it. Clearly people are sending them money. People are sending them stuff. There's a demographic for it. And like, I want to say that it will get really saturated really quick, but I'm like, that's why I think there is still potential for other people to jump into it because right now, Pinkydoll is like the woman. She's like the one that everyone thinks about and knows. And that's why like all these people seem like knockoffs. But if she had all that capital and that platform, now that there's more people in the market, maybe some people are gonna go to some of these other people. And I like not my person, the one that I love, the girl who's just like emoting for like hours on end. You know, there's could be people who are like doing cosplayers, and like if this would have happened during like the Spider-Man like the hype after the movie came out, people in their like Spider-Man costumes could have done this for like hours, and there's like, you know, because there was that whole bit where for a while where it was like the disrupt my job and do this and like, you know, they'd make the sounds and like all that. But right now it's like the NPC thing where it's like do these things because I'm sending you these things. Before it was just like I'm trying to sleep and you're sending like a bunch of noises and it's not letting me sleep, or like I'm at work and like you're disrupting my job, I'm blaring these sounds all over, like all around me. But now I think this is like such a better, more powerful one because like it would like that sounds really terrible. It's like very Black Mirror, if we're being honest, like very Black Mirror, Twilight Zone, Capital, and like Control. It's very like people will do a lot for money, but like we already knew that, and it's so cool because people aren't doing anything malicious. Like it's kind of like that game, like do you remember the hit movie, the one that like maybe 10 people watched, Nerve, starring Emma Roberts and like James Franco or the other Franco, the brother. I don't know his name. Sorry, Franco brothers. But that was like, it is fun because no, it's not fun. No, well, it's funner because there is no negative thing happening right now. Obviously, it's gonna get to the extremities because we know the things that people would do for money. But for like Nerve, there was like, you're doing these challenges and these dares for money, and like based on either the money or just how like fun it is to be famous and popular, you will do them. But for this one, it's just like you are that vessel that people are actually contributing to and making you do things. It's again very Black Mirror. It sounds like really messed up in the grand scheme of it, but it's also fun. Like it could just be like a little avatar, you know, like it's basically, I feel like it kind of has that, it's like a little more of a controlled way of like gambling kind of. I'm not saying this is gambling, but I'm saying like, you know, people like gambling because like the stimulation and the lights and when you hit certain things. But this one is like you're very actively, deliberately making these things happen. You have full control of like how she reacts based on how much you want to send and contribute. And I love that. I love it. I think like there is no harm in it. I don't like, it's so sad that people are like being critical about it. I haven't seen too many people. Most people are just like, get that bag, girl. And like, she's 19. This woman is gonna have like crazy money. People are like speculating how much she makes like just per stream. I don't know how much I don't know if you set the emojis that people send for your lives, and I don't know how much things are because I haven't like I don't think they have like that rubric open. But people are saying just considering off having like 14,000 viewers on average alone and how much people send stuff because she does not stop. Like she doesn't have a break really. Like anytime I see her, like sometimes I like keep it open for like a couple minutes and it's like good background noise too, you know, like if you're an artist or something, like that is great background noise, just hearing stuff continuously go. Cause like I play YouTube in the background just for that, just to like have something going. So like you could literally just have that going and that would be supporting her in that way, you know? But considering the fact that she's like continuously going and like there's no stop, people are like speculating that they're like probably per stream she's making like $2,000 or more. Isn't that crazy? I don't know how much like TikTok takes from like the creator fund, even though that's not technically the creator fund, that's like tipping on live. But like good for her. I'm so glad. I'm still gagged that she's so young. Like I'm upset because like I'm older and I'm like, you know, working my days away. And like obviously I could jump on the trend too, but I don't want to be like not like a sellout, but I don't want to be copying somebody else. I won't want to do things just to be literally somebody else. Like if that's their brand, you know, because like even when Brittany Broski did her kombucha thing, a lot of people were trying kombucha to try to capitalize on that too. But that one isn't like as diverse or didn't have as much potential for things. This is like, I am your vessel and you are going to make me do things. And considering she's already very conventionally attractive, that's also like to her benefit. I'm so excited. And now that like Twitter has like, is very much aware of her, she's just going to get bigger. I'm so excited. Until people start digging, but I'm sure they already have. Nothing bad has come out about her yet. So like, I'm so excited. I'm happy for her. I'm rooting for her. If I had like more casual money, I'd throw in a little thing or two there too. Cause I'm making, this is herstory right now. This is internet herstory and I want to be there and I want to like screen record and I send her the little, or like fire. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for her. Good for her. If you get into it, girl, go crazy. Get money. Get that bag. Anybody who goes into it, I'm excited for you and I wish the best for you. Cause like, just to do things for money, I love that. Congrats. Oh, I love you guys. Ow! Anyways, I'm sure like literally nobody is like as excited as I am for this. Like it's really silly because when I'm talking to my siblings or like my coworkers, I'm like, I love this concept. I don't think you guys understand. Like I'm obsessed with it. But that's it for now. Bye.